Greetings everybody, welcome back to the Awesome Lindsay channel. A couple weeks ago I did a shoot with Tiana and that was like my first fitness shoot, but Keith and I have been talking, kind of following each other and wanted to do a shoot together. So we're shooting at this school.
I don't have any goals other than to like just hang out with you guys and have fun and make some art.
That's pretty much all it is. Yeah.
I want some bomb-ass photos, but I'm ready.
We can't, we promise nothing.
I got you guys.
So Keith is gonna go first, it looks like. I'm gonna see what he does and then maybe like do the same thing and put some light and then show you guys how natural light looks with his eye and then how studio light or like a flash with natural light looks with my eye.
Check this out.
Get it on your
So
watch.
I have a mood board on my watch.
What? You got a mood board on your watch?
I got a mood board on my
I don't
watch.
think the viewers can see it, but it's amazing. Like, what is it called?
What I'll do is screenshot stuff.
So we got a little sidetracked with this story as we were walking to our other location. But basically, Keith screenshots images he finds on Pinterest or online, and then he crops them and sends them from his phone to his watch, so that way he has them on his wrist when he's shooting. Sorry about the bad framing here. It's hard being the photographer and your own behind the scenes cameraman. But this shot basically is just a AD400Pro with the reflector that came with it. No modifiers other than that. I just wanted to get this shot while Keith was setting up for his other shot because I thought the sun looked good and the framing looked pretty cool. To me, even like a shot of like her up there like tying her shoe.
Yeah.
Because so I don't know how you work with the natural light. Like I will put the sun behind a person and then put a light in front of them. So I got. So I'm using two lights.
I'm gonna show you something I do on every shoot. Are you
Okay.
ready? Yeah, you want to get this because this is like the one good thing I'll say today.
Keith's dropping some knowledge bombs right here.
So this is something I use on basically every outdoor shoot that I do. So you see like the shadows that are on my hand, and you see as I turn my hand, the shadows change. So what I look for when I'm shooting outside is I want the model's face to have a little bit of shadow on it and a little bit of highlight in a mix. Because if it's like that, she's going to be really dark. And if it's going to be like that, she's going to get like blasted by the sun. So I'm kind of looking for a mix. So like I would face the model like this direction because, you know, you've got like a little bit there to work with the shadows and the highlights.
So what's your camera and your lens setting for today most of the time?
So I shoot with a Canon 5D Mark IV. My two main lenses are a 70-200 and a 24-70, both L series. Just trying to, you know, follow this guy around. I will say he's got a great eye. He's super efficient for someone who doesn't shoot outside and like move around a lot. Like most of his stuff is studio, but I was super impressed.
I'm just like, I've seen his work, and so in the back of my head, I'm like, I've seen that on Keith's side, so let me try that thing. So I'm basically just copying him. Everybody copies everybody, right?
Yeah.
You're shooting at like f7.1 and higher, right? You're using higher apertures.
Usually I was around f5.
5, okay.
5 to 7, 8, 9, depending on like angles and what I was doing. But for stuff that's moving, you know, it's really tough if you're shooting at 2.8 to keep things in focus. So like,
Yeah.
you could miss if you're shooting with a brand and you miss like their logo, it's blurry on a product shot. Like that's a big no-no. It's not good. So when someone that's running, that's very difficult if it's 2.8. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm shooting mostly, so I'm shooting a Canon 5D Mark III, shooting an 85 1.2, a 50 1.4 most of the time, and then I brought out a 70-200 for some of these shots just because it has a little bit more variety and I don't have to run around so much. And then I shoot it like 7.1 to like f16 today is what I was doing mostly. So I want to thank Keith for hanging out. We'll try and post some different shots of us so you can see our vision, our kind of artistic eye. But I want to thank him for shooting with me. It was super awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, if you guys do have any questions, leave in the comments field. I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks everyone for watching.